Okay, in today's video about JasmyCoin, I want to check out this whole part of the price action and tell you why I believe we are approaching a very key moment in here, and I think soon it's going to be decision time. So that's it. Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're having a great time with your family and loved ones, and here is what I'm thinking in terms of the midterm structure in JasmyCoin's chart. I'm having quite a hard time believing that our bull run is over, and this point right in here is actually our final top somewhere around 5.9 cents. And one of my viewers said that this is right in here quite a strong resistance area, because it has been, I think they said, about 4 times that we touched this thing, and every single time we got some sort of a rejection from it. And I'm going to tell you, if you believe that, let's just go on daily time frame and put the chart on logarithmic scale. There we go. If you believe this is actually a very important resistance area, let's just take this one and draw the area. There we go. Okay, how many times are we touching this thing? Well, this is 1, and then we are having another time right in here 2. This is the 3rd time that we touch this area, and here is the situation. I'm thinking that this level is just getting weaker and weaker. Why is that? Well, the normal TA suggests that whenever we touch a level couple of more times, that actually adds to the validity of that region, and as a result of it, that level is just getting stronger and stronger. However, I believe the exact opposite of that, meaning if we touch a support or a resistance area more than a couple of times, at that point, chances of getting a break of it is just going to get higher and higher. Why is that? Let's say, well, okay, this is actually a resistance area. And the reason that every single time we're going to get some sort of a rejection from here is that in this region, we are having short orders. And let's say, okay, in here, we are having initially 10 orders, okay? The first time that the price is going to touch this thing, let's say 4 of the orders are going to get activated, and as a result of it, how many orders are remaining? About 6. The next time that we're going to touch it, 4 more are going to get activated, and we're going to have 2 remaining. Another time, let's say 2 more are going to get activated, and there will be a time when we're going to touch this area and we are going to have 0 short orders in here. And well, what's going to happen? Probably we are going to at that point get a break of this level and continue our uptrend. Now, so far it has been about 3, let's say even 4 times that we touch this region, and I think if we're going to go up in JasmyCoin once more and reach to about this level, odds are at that point we are actually going to get a break of it. Now, do we have some more reasons to be a bit optimistic? Yes. In my opinion, this whole move on the downside, starting from this side, looks a lot like a corrective movement and not an impulse. And if you want to argue that the bottom isn't right in here, then okay, I can definitely tell you, look, this is a WXY in form of, you know it, a double zigzag structure. And from here, we can actually get a move on the upside in order to take the highs. And here is a very important point. If you want to be bullish in JasmyCoin in the short term, you definitely need to have your eyes on this high right in here, about 4.9 cents. Why is that? Because let's say from here, we're going to go up and take this high. At that point, how exactly are we able to find an impulse in this move in order to be able to say that the bull run is over and this is just the beginning of a new downtrend? For me, it is going to be extremely challenging at that point to find an impulse in here, and I'm going to say odds are that we are going to be quite more bullish than bearish. Now, if you want to argue that the bottom isn't right in here, you can, I guess, say maybe this is like from here, 5 wave up into wave 1, correction for wave 2, and soon I think in JasmyCoin we must have a move up into wave 3 and 4 and 5. And even at that point, we're going to say, look, this white 5 wave up is actually going to be into this larger degree wave 3, and then correction for 4, another move up into wave 5. And in my opinion, we don't really have a whole lot of time remaining in here, and soon I need to see a move on the upside, and it's going to be decision time for JasmyCoin. Why is that? Because if this move down in Jasmy is going to continue, and in it, we're going to take this low about, let's say 3.1 cents, okay? odds are that this is not going to be, unfortunately, an impulse anymore, and instead it's gonna be, you know it because we have been talking about it before, a very clear A, B, C zigzag. Now, when you go on some lower time frames, for example 15-minute chart, unfortunately you do not really see a whole lot of bullish signs, because you can actually argue, look, maybe from this side we are having like a 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down into wave 3, correction for 4, another move down into wave 5, which suggests maybe this is actually going to continue, and we're gonna have in the next 24 to about 48 hours a move up, sure, but it might be in form of a correction, and then after it, what's gonna happen, you know what, another move down in order to take this low, which at that point we're gonna say, well, okay, odds are this move is going to continue, and in it we are also going to take the lowest low in here as well, about 2.8 cents. But here's actually a good point. I don't think that we can go a whole lot lower than this point right in here. So what's the idea? I think overall we are having indeed a correction structure, and if just in the short term we are bearish in JasmyCoin, we're just going to have one more lower low in order to probably, I would say, have a bullish divergence between the last two lows, and at that point we can definitely have a bounce back and start the next phase of the bull run. So let's have our final conclusion and wrap up today's video. The fact that in here in Jasmy we can actually find a 5 wave on the downside is not necessarily a good sign, but that doesn't mean that right now we should be absolutely bearish. No, I would like to suggest maybe wait a bit more and see, are we going to take this low or not? If you take it, fair enough, in the short term we're going to be bearish and say this move down is going to continue, and in it we're going to take this low, and this is the key. I think we are running out of time, and soon is going to be decision time for Jasmy about whether we're going to have a very strong bounce back or maybe another move on the downside, and then after it I'm counting on a very strong comeback in order to continue our bull run and at least take the highest side in this region, about 6 cents. But you know what, I don't believe that we are going to stop here. No, I think we can go quite a bit more higher than that, maybe in order to reach to about the next important region, which is somewhere around 10 cents. So in like very short term we can have different possibilities, and I think soon we are going to get all the answers for all of our questions. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in JasmyCoin's chart. Anyway, if you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And if you want more, maybe you want a complete analysis for your own specific crypto, or maybe you want to learn some decent TA in order to be able to make good money in the markets, you can become a member and ask me anything you want. And until the next video, I hope you have a wonderful time with your family and loved ones. Goodbye.